Yeah. He'll win on time, but then it'll cut into it.
Yeah.
So they're gonna call time soon. Um, yeah, but he is retrieving. Yep, which is good.
Shaw
He
should
should
just
have
take
come
his
back.
turn as fast as he can. There's no point to doing anything slow.
Yeah, yeah. He should go. Yep,
Also,
control.
Greg gets to go last, too. Right, but I'm saying he needs to get this turn in before. And then let him have another turn.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Or retrieve.
Oh, okay, there it is.
What
Took a
happened?
finally got Blount down.
Go. Just say go, Greg.
Go.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, yeah, Shaw. You don't need to do anything, man.
What's he gonna do? Pay to drain?
You need to do nothing.
Whoa. What the hell was that?
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Let him drain an Alteron there?
Uh, Careful. Okay. He's fine.
Hey, speed it up, Greg.
I think it's trying to block all damage.
Did he pull?
He just needs to do another turn.
Does
That's
he
the most
have
important thing.
If he's gonna drain for two, or does he have out
He only drains for one.
That's drain a two at Alderon.
Yep. Oh, is
Drain
it?
plus one. So does he? He doesn't have simple tricks out, right?
I
I don't
don't
think
know if
so.
he's shield busted. Probably shield busted.
All right, so he's shield busted. Doesn't have simple tricks.
I think he's shield busted.
Uh,
But even then, he gets more back by going on.
so Beefred, they just called time. So Beefred, I don't know if Beefred draws up or not, but
Greg Greg didn't recirculate, so
oh, Beefred did drop.
he drew up.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I guess that makes sense because he doesn't want Greg to retrieve. But he drew up more cards than Greg would retrieve, and it's differential in a time game.
But they just called time. I don't know why Beefred. I mean, unless it's a sportsmanship thing, kind of like, hey, you were gonna win anyways. I took my time. I'll go ask Fred and see what he says.
Yeah, be interesting.
Or he might have just known how many he had to check instead of six.
Well, Greg would have retrieved 3, 4, right?
He would have retrieved four.
Or 3 or
Correct.
4, yeah.
Yep.
So the difference would have had to have been that.
It would have been more than four. Yeah.
Yeah, he drew up.
He drew up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they could have gone.
Classy move by Fred. He drew up by 15.
So it's 15.
Yeah.
He had a decent amount of cards on him.
He had six.
Before the turn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just take a 2 minute break. And we'll start back up for round two. So I'm going to pause the recording and we'll be back. All right, we are back, and Gamer Girl, thank you for the update. So let's see. Chris Kelly defeats Salucci by oh, that's a big one. Defeats Jan Westergaard by 10. Defeats Charlie Austin by 10. Okay. Yeah, that's true. At Endor, I beat Fred the first game by like 20, and then he came back and beat me by 22. So yeah.
Yeah, none of those are overcomable or not overcomable. What did we
Insurmountable?
just? That's another one.
Insurmountable?
That's a good word. I should have used it. Joe Pinto wasn't here to tell me what word to use. So we also had. We don't have in here the tie that. Who were we just talking to? I'm
Who,
old.
who were we just talking to?
Um,
Scott?
no.
All right, but let's see what we got here. We got Old Allies versus Endor Ops. So I was talking to Shaw a little bit beforehand. The reason he picked Endor Ops today was because he.
Jared versus Steve was tied by with a one differential.
Okay, the reason he picked Endor Ops was because he thought he was going to hit a lot of throne room, and he wanted a deck that could utilize according to my design. And what were you saying?
Jared Costner beats and Steven Salucci tied with a one differential and lost pile.
They tied on time with a one card differential and lost pile.
Yep.
That's amazing. All right.
So basically, that game was worthless.
Okay. All right. So Konsker versus Salucci is going to come down to the next game. All right. So let's see here. Strategy for this one here. Flipping really hurts Old Allies here.
The limited one destiny is really nice.
Yep. If you're Shaw, you want to get Saber 1 to the system.
One idea we had is to do it stopwatch on the featured match.
Oh, stopwatch would have been. Oh, yeah, let's start it.
They're about to start.
Yep, they're about to start. They've started, right?
They have. Yeah, they're starting
They're
now.
7 minutes in, but they have 7.
Okay.
So they're giving him 7 more minutes. So
They're giving him
They have an hour
15
from
now. Hour 15 from
We
now.
should have it on the clock counter. And
So
then
if you put it like
be like soccer.
This
Extra
corner.
minutes, extra time.
something like that.
For the future, yeah.
Yeah. It's neat. How do the headsets? They work well?
They're great. I think everybody thinks
The headsets do
everybody
work
says,
well.
I think the audio is pretty good. Everyone's been saying.
They're saying Matt's got a face for radio.
Ah, yeah, face for radio. That's a funny joke. Apparently, I have a face for radio. Oh, that's really funny. So this is a bad matchup for Endor Ops. See, I don't. Is it? Yeah, thank you. Don't deploy the system here. Go Saber 1 first turn. Back it up. Is it a bad matchup? I mean, I don't know. What do I know?
Well, last time I played these two decks. Last time I played Ender Ops, Old Allies didn't exist.
Oh, man, do you remember the? I love that old Endor Ops deck with the chicken walkers. We had a good run.
And
those
Imperial
years.
Decree V.
Yeah. No, even before that, do you remember when it was just there weren't really much weapons hate for walkers, and they flipped over Thorn Remains, and you're like, oh, GG. Was it with Endor?
Yeah, that because I activated off their icons. I
Yeah.
was just talking to Shaw.
About it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so he grabs Endor shields, the system. All right, so the reason it's bad is you have too much to do. You want to get flipped, contest ground and space. What I would think you'd want to do is just take space and then slowly peck away on the ground, or even set up your own drain on the ground at like take one site, maybe into your docking bay.
I guess the Old Allies gets the bonus of ignoring the plus to your other system drain.
All right,
so
so
they
looking through his deck, it looks just like a bunch of standard EOPS mains. Standard EOP mains. If he does float a moose, oh yep, all right. So what's interesting here is it goes massive activation because it goes quad drive yards into Mustafar, which grabs the castle. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So the reason I don't like this, I never really liked this deck is that's three force first turn like that adds up. So I don't know. We'll see. I do like Endor mains though. Just a solid deck. Mishki I think got second last year playing Endor mains against Reed. Grabbed his two guys. Old allies. Deck's. I'm getting kind of sick of that deck.
Wow.
I think I'm being a little too honest with some things here. Robs, I hate Robs.
I,
Old allies, I'm getting sick
I
of
noticed that you're totally sick of all the old decks being played over and over again, and then the only new one that gets played, you're like, I'm sick of it too.
That's so true. But yet here I am being like, oh, I love Throne Root mains.
No way you can get sick of that.
Oh God, that's so funny. I do the whole standard Old Allies deck here is so good, and Hark Seth is just so good in that deck, and Brave Resistance is nasty. Yeah. Yep, standard deck. Looking through his deck there. So Game of Thrones. Brianna and Grey Worm dying this week is Kingery's guess here. Looking through, he plays a Grimtosh. When is Cersei gonna die, King?
Well, that's not the last episode.
Not till the last episode.
Yeah.
I'd be quite happy if she won the Iron Throne.
That's so un-Matt Sokol. Well, at least I thought it was un-Matt Sokol. Then I found out who you voted for president.
That's not true. I did not vote for Trump.
Yeah.
I voted for Hill Dog. She did not win. All right, standard start. Although there was no Race Hut wasn't in there, so there's gonna be no first turn Ray. But he goes and grabs her anyways. With Brave Resistance. Or that just never feels as good.
No, because it could have been somebody else.
Let's see. Looking at that, what do I grab? Oh man. Sucks I want all those cards. Yeah, I like the barrier. You always just feel better with a barrier. The extra Rogue One is good though.
Yeah, I didn't really see his hand to know what matches up well with it.
Raditz, go grab that Corvette, man. Or I take that back. Or go grab Rogue One when you recirculate.
That seems like a good answer.
Yeah. Yep. Take off. Reason why I think this is going to be tough for Shaw, and why I like Old Allies here. Even if Shaw's strong in space, he puts so many systems out that there's a lot of places for Fred to run to.
Oh, we can fix that.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you. We can fix that. Okay. So looking through the deck, standard, 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 standard. All those cards are standard. Everything you would expect in this type of deck. You gotta flip. You gotta flip and limit their destinies. So the way I play Old Allies, I'm not saying that that's how Fred plays it, is I love the React with Finn and then that Destiny Adder card, which name is escaping me.
They're not going to be adding any destinies if he ups his flipped.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's why I'm saying you need to
Yeah.
flip.
Yeah, you definitely need to flip.
I mean, you got enough force to flip this turn if you had it, but I didn't even
I didn't see even the pulls.
I didn't see him pull ominous rumors or establish secret base. So maybe he's not even playing to flip, which I think would be a mistake. No, he has established secret base in his hand there. But whoever made that virtual card, genius. It doesn't get enough props. That established secret base V.
He should be a Hall of Famer.
They should put that guy in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. It's usually two, right? You usually play Cornhorn two in the deck. Some people may play Cassian. I think he's a spy too. Got a world champ there, two-time world champ, I guess. There, commenting.
That's good. We may have somebody else that knows what they're doing. It's good.
He can check us, make sure we're doing it right. Well, I mean, this turn Fred should flip. Can just let Count Dooku there drain, but surprisingly, I mean, let's looking at his hand. Yeah, he has some beats in there. Yeah, some beats in there. Force lightning, no. Hurts. All right, what is Fred? So let's see. I would ignore Dooku. Go for the solid flip because you have that vehicle in your hand, the blue whatever, blue 11 I think it is. Go grab the 2/2 sight. Go to town.
Yeah, drain for 4 until you need to do something else.
Yeah. I always like the speeder version of this deck better. Yeah, you're right, Bastion. I agree. I don't know why you're. I don't. I probably would have done the Emperor there, or Thrawn. Probably just Thrawn and flipped. Would have cost you 6 force. 4 for Thrawn, and then. Alright, so he searches through his deck. It's got Wedge in there. He's got the 2/2 sight in there. Yep, bunch of good stuff in there. Standard old allies package, what you'd expect. got to control tunnel vision. So he went and grabbed. Who'd he grab there?
Oh, I
Missed
didn't
it.
see.
Looks like I. Was it Chewy? I don't remember. But he grabbed somebody. Yep. Yep. I think Old Allies is the second best light side deck right now. But that's just me.
It wants to play Throne Room.
I do. That's the only deck I want to play.
So close. That was what he was thinking.
Best one being Agents in the Court. God. I really want them to bring back Eller's Matic. I really did like the Eller's Matic QMC deck. I really enjoyed that deck. Alright, so Ray's Hut goes down. Oh. What do we got going on here? Little fighty fight.
Two guys in a vehicle.
Alright, so he's going to go grab Poe. Yep, with Brave Resistance. This is good. Yeah, he does have Cassian. I don't know who he has in his lost pile, though, for it. Oh, so he's not going for a fight. Okay, he's just going for a solid flip. Interesting. He's just gonna let him hang and drain.
Being flipped is good.
Being flipped is good. He has a barrier in his hand too. Yeah, I think I'd want to be Old Allies here too. I think if you let Old Allies get a foothold in space in this game, it's hard to come back and win. But I mean, okay, so Fred has to win by 16 cards, though. So keep that in mind. Old Allies can totally do that. If I'm sure I want to answer in space, I want to come down and. Yep, he's got Saber 1 in his hand. Oh, he needs a. Oh. Would be amazing because he has Tarkin and. Just looking at his hand there, he had Tarkin and Emperor. Would have been amazing with a shuttle. Okay, that's a good one. So he's going to come down, back it up with Emperor. He's going to back this up with Tarkin, I think. I'm sorry if I said Emperor there. He's going to back it up with Tarkin. Yep. Alright, so we'll cancel Poe's game text, but he will presumably react with Finn. It'd be nice to have an extra guy here to forfeit fodder so you don't necessarily have to forfeit Tarkin. Oh, the barrier. Yep. It's so crazy, right? You think about it, King, like that.
Barrier's still a good play 20 years later.
20 years later, Barrier is still like an amazing card.
Yeah.
Although I remember it wasn't like it never really was like a solid card until let me phrase that. I don't remember getting played that much until the PC era when the PC era had such big power cards. Like I don't remember like in our locals in 98, 99 people playing many Barriers.
I don't remember them at all.
Yeah, I just think it's because of the power card error. All right, so he's barriered. Saber comes out, still ignoring our advice about trying to flip EOPS. Yeah, that's what we were saying, Gamer Girl, that the PC era had these big power cards, and people look back and we're like, oh, barrier, so good. All right, so he's backing up that site big time. I still don't think he's. Is he gonna? Yeah, he probably will fight.
Yeah. Why not? You got enough power there.
Yeah. So Tarkin excluded, reacts with Finn. Yep, as everybody thought would happen. So let's see, he has power 6. Dr. E, I think, is only power 3 because of the lightsaber there, right? So 6, there's 13 power to his 4, 5, 6, 7 power. So draws a 4 for Destiny. And let's see what. Draws a 1. Blah. Takes it in hand, okay.
It's a good card to take in the hand.
Yeah. Don't tie it down. Place it out of play. With that mirror guy. What is that? Is that a Gek? Or a Grimtosh, I mean? Can't even tell. So he adds 3 to it. I can't even tell what card that is because of all the writing on it. Honestly. So I think that
Which card are you talking
the light
about?
side card that he drew for Destiny. What I think it was, I
Oh.
think that's Destiny 4 card. I could be wrong. And he added 3 to make it a 7 to make him forfeit both those guys.
Yeah, so it gets over.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, perimeter scan. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So solid play. Shaw is putting a footing on ground. Looks like it ended up being a little bit better for Fred, at least that exchange. Even though
I
it was
don't
2
know.
cards for 2 cards.
It was 4 cards because he has weapon display or firepower there, and the barrier.
No. So that the light side card does that.
Oh yeah, that's right. It pisses me off that they're not mirrored in that way.
Let's see how Fred responds.
It is LAM.
You know, it would have been nasty if you react with Finn,
You guys work on me late, Mark.
and then you get the Destiny adder. I'm getting good at this.
Yeah, yeah, that would have actually worked out really well
Yeah,
for
that's nasty.
Brian
stuff.
Fred.
So drain-
What would have worked really well out for Shaw is if he had a barrier when Finn came down.
Yeah.
It'd be no Destiny for.
It would have been still 1.
No, because he canceled post game text.
Yeah, but then they still have ability. I think the ship has ability too.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
I did that to you at the team tournament in Seattle. The react with Finn, get the Destiny adder. Oh, I love it. It's so good.
Do you want me to hit Matt for you?
No.
I can't. He's a Hall of Famer. Before then, I could have.
So let's see. The 2/2 site is coming down.
All right, Ronnie.
Oh, he hit me. So let's see. He's got a whole bunch of cards, whole bunch of guys in his hand. Um, I don't know what they're doing here. He's going and grabbing. Are you gonna solo for solo? Like, what are you doing here? Are you want to get Rose and start some force?
Another fan.
Yeah, I wonder who he's going for here. I really don't think he won. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little confused. Who's that he's grabbing? Is that Chewy? Yeah, he's grabbing Chewy. Chewy with Bowcaster. Okay. Not the strategy I would have employed if I were Shaw, but maybe he just
Fred.
couldn't put the space package together.
Oh,
So earlier, Johnny told me to start Charlie Morton, and it seems to be doing okay.
why is he giving you advice?
He thinks I need it, probably.
But aren't you his competitor?
Yes.
All righty.
I think he feels bad. He beat me by half a point last year on the last day of the season. All right. So what is Fred gonna do? These guys are methodical time takers. You notice that? They are enjoying
Yeah.
their time. Here, so I think we can already say this one's gonna go to time.
Well, that's a huge victory for Shaw. It's going to be hard to win this by 15 in time.
Oh, you mean Fred? Oh, so he took. All right,
No, Shaw. Shaw won the first game by 15.
Yeah, so Fred. So I don't know why. The time limit is an hour and 15, Bastion. Okay, so Anakin's gonna come down now too, on this speeder. Right? Was that Anakin there? No, I didn't see who. That was Chewbacca. Is inside that? I don't know how long the time limit is tomorrow. I only got permission to come today. Oh, married life. I love it. Love every minute of it. You got to battle here. You got to battle here. If you don't battle,
Who is it?
it's put Chewie on there.
In the ship?
Yeah, well, I mean, they would just force lightning Chewie away, but
I understand.
you got to battle here. You can't run away. All right, he took a force push. Okay. Yep, so he battled. You have to hope to clear him so that you can move Poe over and
Just reduce the drain.
then reduce the drain.
I mean, it's no guarantee that he hits Chewie even.
With the force lightning, yeah, I mean, you do have to assume it though.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Drew, there's a 2 on top. Why did he flip it over and put it right back? He's gonna force lightning. I think he's contemplating. Go big, Shaw. Go big. Yeah. Though you lose your immunity, Shaw. Unless you did it used.
What's the ability if he kills Leia? What's the ability there?
I don't know.
It's at most 3.
Nice. The 6. Subtract 1, I guess. Make it a 5. Okay. And then subtract 2 from it, so
It
you make
misses.
it a 3. so that worked out. Even though he drew a 6, makes it a 3, and I believe everyone's immune. But yeah, I think he forced lightning used too.
It's just battle destiny.
Yeah. Shaw's probably wishing he now had. Oh, so he's peeling instead of forfeiting him. Okay. So what he did there was he did a calculus where he's just like, okay, if I don't peel, he only has 1 card, so he's going to move Poe in front, and I'm going to get my drain of. I'm not going to get my drain of 3. Okay. Interesting. So you might want to risk taking out Chewie here because he already sent his Force Lightning used. Nope, leaves him in. Okay. This is why you need somebody in space, because like you don't want to pay for this drain here because you're going to deploy a lot to battle.
Right, and it's a drain of 1.
Yeah, it's drain of 1. Yep, you're right.
It's no hidden base for you like drain of 1 because I activate 22 force.
You know what I miss? I miss hidden base with crappy white bordered X-wings. Wish that was still a thing. Would you play it with or without a Luke? Bastion, do you even need to ask? Come on, man. I mean, it's all good.
There's no reason to.
It's probably one
You
of
should
the
bring that up at
probably-
least once every 6 months.
Yeah, it's probably one of the funniest stories in Star Wars. A card game. Alright, so Shaw needs to do something here. I don't think he's going to take space, or he would have done it already. He can't go Emperor Tarkin in space. That ship has sailed. He can't go. He didn't put any resources to flip Endor. So he's got to beat up Poe? I don't know.
Matt Sokol made the dubious strategic decision to not include a Luke and a deck for World's Finals Day that in a meta that included Bring 'em Before Me as the dominant dark deck.
Yeah.
He may have made such a decision by sleeping through the period in which his deck was built
So to be fair, I didn't build my deck.
because he was asleep.
And also when they deck checked it, this is funny, they said they deck checked it was only 59 cards, so I got to add in a card. Nobody was like, oh, Luke. Oh man, those are funny times.
And and without the Luke, he still won the world championship that year.
It did work out fine. Did work out fine.
It was a strategic decision to throw
Totally
his
strategic.
opponent
I
on
threw-
tilt.
I threw Yannick off. Yannick was totally on tilt.
Had to go back to Canada.
All right, come on, Shaw. You need an answer here. You looked at your destinies; they weren't great. You force pushed. He's putting the shuttle there, so that must mean he's going to choose space. But with those crappy destinies and Tarkin down, I'm not sure. Not sure how I feel about this decision. He's going shuttle. Okay. He's going shuttle. All of a sudden, we were,
You make your best decisions while you're sleeping in a tub with the bathroom door closed.
Did I sleep in the tub in the bathroom door that night?
No, I think you were
slept
actually in the
I
closet.
slept in the closet.
Oh no, that was the night Matt Sokol slept in the closet while we built his decks.
I did sleep. I got in a little hotel closet. I shut the screen door, the doors to it, and I was sleeping like in a fetal position because there wasn't enough room. Oh man, those were the days. All right, so he took the shuttle. I don't know what Shaw's going to do here. Maybe he's going to go to Endor and set up a drain of 2 and try to whittle him down at this point. Not sure I like that play though. Not sure I like it. I don't know what the right play is. I don't think I even got any sleep, but
He was trying hard.
somebody else did build my deck those weekends.
It's all because you had the brownie. If you hadn't had the brownie, you couldn't have done it.
Yeah, that is true.
That's why we were the greatest teammates of all time.
We were awesome. Okay, so he's got in a lot of force here. He's
Not
going
including
space.
the Luke was key tech.
He's going space.
There it is.
Is that Emperor? Who's he putting down? Who was that under the shuttle? Was that Emperor he put there?
I'm sure.
Yep. I think he paid 2. Yep, with the professor. Yeah. Ozzel. All right. So he's only getting 2 destinies there. Come on, you got to come down with Saber. Okay, there we go. All right. At least he's going to get 3 destinies. This is what you got to do.
We could be getting 4 destinies, right? Command works now that he has Ozzel down.
See, look at this. Gary Carmen won the '99 World Championship. So. Okay.
Is that because they were drunk?
Gary Carmen beat Stephen Lewis, and Gary Carmen, if my memory was correct, was playing hidden base, and I know Stephen Lewis was playing Hunt Down, and why do I remember that? I don't remember what Carmen's Dark Side deck was. Alright, so let's see. So he battles, he's going to put a high Destiny card in and take out a crappy Destiny. Can't see what he's taking, though, unfortunately.
It's the best way to win worlds.
Was what, 18, 19? Oh, there were some funny stories from that weekend. Speeder ops for light. Yep. I guess we're going on mute here for a second. Yeah, no, we're not gonna tell that story. Nope. Nope. All right, so he battles. He spins for a 6 and a 5. Why did he only take 2 Destiny there?
3.
What was his other one? He spinned, Force Lightning.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you said he spun and then drew the 5 as the short range fighter.
Unless he drew another Destiny first. Oh, leadership. Thank you. Thank you, Emil. Leadership. So he's got to forfeit to 11, so that's Radis and tough decision. Doesn't have a ray in his hand. That's going to be Radis and Solo, or Lando. I mean,
It's okay. I hear Lando makes it back in the new movie.
yep, good. About time. Hopefully they make a good movie. Unlike Last Jedi garbage. Oh, I didn't mean. I said it. All right, so this looks good for Shaw, but the problem is he's got so many systems to run to. But that's definitely a good swing. Good swing. That's what you need to do against old allies. You take the system, it's hard for them. They lose that Drain 2 system, the whole deal. So there's 4 cards in his hand. What is he gonna do?
Boy. So, character.
Drain for 2. 2 characters off the top that are already on the table. That's good. Yeah, the thing though, it looks like is gonna start happening. Oh, hope if he clears here, that'll be good. Because he needs the two sites to limit the drain. Cassian, okay. Like it, like it.
That's a significant amount of power.
Yeah, that is. That I'm pretty sure that's gonna
Oh,
clear the site.
oh.
You don't have to pay to battle, Fred. You don't have to pay to battle, Fred.
Psych.
And he pays to battle.
Well, there you go.
Take it back. Take it back. No, no, not take it back. Oh no!
Oh, pay to retrieve.
Retrieved. He retrieved with something. Leia, thank you. That's right. He drew a Saw Gerrera. Big power. So then I guess he did battle for free and paid for secret plans. Good, 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 Fred. So 2 Destinies drew a 7. Nice 6 draw there by Shaw saves him a bit. I don't know if you want to place anybody out of play to cancel that Destiny.
Yeah, you should, right?
It'd be Finn. Would you place?
Yeah.
Or does it need to be a rebel?